I'm recording this today for those times when we find ourselves stuck in our emotions. Remember that 80% of what we feel is what we're picking up from the environment and mass consciousness, and 20% of what we feel is unresolved trauma. So it's rare that we're actually experiencing anything in the moment. Fear and trauma keep us basically in our heads. We're not grounded and we're not connected to the heart center. I know it can be very difficult to reconnect when we feel that our survival is at risk in any way, or when we feel that we're in a situation where we can't trust what's going on around us. These are the times that we have to return to our spiritual practices. These are the times that we have to become disciplined about what is in our mind. So our minds will try to run our lives. Our minds believe that they are the ones in charge and that they are the ones that are going to keep us safe. And the irony is that our higher self keeps us safe. And our higher self is connected to a vast network of millions of beings who also want to keep us safe. When we can figure out the ways to connect into those beings, into the power and wisdom of the higher self, then we know we're safe. So for now, take a deep breath. For now, feel the beating of your heart. And slow your breathing so that the beating of your heart slows down and moves into balance. Slow, even breaths. Aware of your heart. And then aware of your body. And aware of what's around you in this present moment. When you become adept at quieting your mind and tapping into where you are in this present moment, that's when you can assess your level of safety. And more often than not, your level of safety is high. And when it's not, if you stay connected to your heart, you will always know what to do next in any emergency or in any situation whatsoever. The key is to seamlessly do the next right thing. Your body and your spirit are attuned to where you are and what's going on around you. It's your mind that begins to tell a story that may not be accurate. And so the discipline is about quieting the mind and feeling into the moment. The discipline is about following the inner guidance without thought, without needing to understand it, without even needing to know what the next step after that will be, but just moving along with whatever's in front of you. Feeling scared or confused or worried or any of those kind of feelings is not in any way wrong, of course. It's incredibly human to have feelings, and it's a human experience to fear for your survival. But as we move forward in our development and as we become more spiritually attuned, we want to live more from our heart centers than from our minds. We want the heart to lead the way. We want the heart to be the guide. This is the natural progression for humanity. It's time to take our egos out of the driver's seat and instead put in the driver's seat the wisdom of the body, because our higher self actually resides within the very cells of the body. Our higher self, along with our wisdom, our histories, all of the learned information that we've gotten throughout the course of hundreds, if not thousands of lifetimes, exist within our very own DNA. It's time now to connect to that level of information, rather than information that puts us in a state of fear so that our decisions become compromised. Continue your breathing slow and deep. And call on your guides to move their energies within, through, and around your field, bringing you into a sense of stillness. Revel in this stillness. This can be yours all the time. Begin to get used to it so that you remember to call it to you every single day. Call it to you even when everything is going well, and definitely call it to you when you feel out of balance in any way. Perhaps you can see these energies as beautiful rays of light streaming through your field. Perhaps you can feel or see this light moving straight through your midline, soothing and calming your heart. And know too that these energies from your guides are protecting you from mass consciousness fears and anger and worry and enemy patterning. And I know that since you're listening to this today, you desire to reside in your heart. You desire your own inner peace. And this is one way to find that.